From being a troubled poor teen in Louisville to a world richest legend of his time, Muhammad Ali's story is not just about boxing. It's about a man who punched his way to fame and amassed fortunes beyond the ring. Yet, Ali's life wasn't just Rolls Royces and lavish mansions, it was a journey of profound impact. He turned his fame into a platform for change, embodying the true spirit of a champion. By the time of his passing, Ali's net worth stood at an impressive $80 million, but his legacy? Priceless, transcending any monetary value. In today's deep dive, we explore how Ali's fists wrote history and his heart touched millions. And for fans of the greatest, we've lined up exclusive products Ali endorsed, like the Everlast boxing gloves, Tag Heuer watches he famously used, and the EA Sports Fight Night series he endorsed, just for you. Check the links in our description and pinned comments. Ready for a story of fame, fortune, and humanity? Let's get started. Muhammad Ali's rise in the boxing world was as stunning as his in-ring performances. Born Cassius Clay in Louisville, Kentucky, his introduction to boxing was almost accidental, sparked by a stolen bicycle and a police officer's suggestion to learn how to fight. This twist of fate led him to discover a talent that would soon amaze the world. By the age of 18, Ali had already made a name for himself in the amateur boxing scene, securing a spot on the US Olympic team. His win at the 1960 Rome Olympics wasn't just a victory, it was a preview of the dominance he would soon bring to professional boxing. His style was unique, fast, fluid, and brash. He danced around opponents with a grace rarely seen in heavyweights, delivering jabs and punches with precision. Ali's fight against Sonny Liston in 1964 was a defining moment. Entering the ring as a heavy underdog, Ali stunned the world by claiming the heavyweight title. The famous song, "He floats like a butterfly, he stings like a bee," captured his fighting style perfectly. But it was his actions outside the ring that often drew as much attention. His conversion to Islam and name change from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali were bold statements, reflecting his growing consciousness and independence. Ali's stance against the Vietnam War, leading to his temporary ban from boxing, showed his willingness to sacrifice his career for his beliefs. This period only added to his legend, as fans eagerly awaited his return to the ring. When Ali came back, his fights were more than just sports events, they were cultural phenomena. His bouts against Joe Frazier and George Foreman were not only athletic contests, but reflections of the times. Ali's victories were celebrated worldwide, transcending the sport of boxing. Throughout his career, Ali's personality never dimmed. He was as known for his poetic taunts and sharp wit as for his boxing prowess. Even as Parkinson's disease began to slow his physical movements, his spirit and influence remained unshaken. Muhammad Ali's fame brought in more than just boxing titles. It built an $80 million empire. This wealth wasn't just from his fists. It came from smart deals and endorsements too. Ali was one of the highest paid athletes ever. His fights drew huge crowds, boosting his earnings. He made deals with top brands like Adidas, becoming a marketing sensation. After retiring, Ali didn't stop. He dived into business, making savvy investments. His biggest fight purse? A cool $5.45 million against George Foreman in 1974. That's like $26 million in net present value today. In 2006, Ali made a smart move. He sold his name and image rights for $50 million. This deal brings in about $7 million a year, even now. His boxing career was just part of his financial story. Ali knew how to make money outside the ring too. He endorsed big names, adding to his wealth. His personality made these deals a success. Ali's business ventures were diverse. He invested in real estate, grills, and more. He wasn't just a boxer, he was a shrewd businessman too. His biggest payday was historic. The fight against Foreman set records. It showed Ali's financial and athletic prowess. Even after boxing, Ali's fortune grew. His smart choices ensured a steady income. His legacy isn't just about boxing, it's a tale of financial success too. Moving on, Ali's love for cars matched his passion in the ring. Muhammad Ali's garage was as varied as his boxing techniques. His collection was diverse and impressive. The 1970 Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow convertible was a standout. Purchased for $16,000, it symbolized his triumphs and comeback. This Rolls-Royce wasn't just transportation, it was a celebration on wheels. The 1976 Alfa Romeo Spider came into Ali's life almost by accident. While he initially bought it for his wife, it ended up being too complex for her to drive. This car's story is unique, bought on a whim, rarely used, and eventually gifted to a friend. It shows Ali's spontaneous nature and his generous spirit. Then, there's the extravagant 1959 Mercedes-Benz 220S Golden Angel Wing. Decorated with jewels and gold, it was more than a car, it was a mobile treasure. Initially a royal gift, it later became a symbol of Ali's own royalty in the boxing world. His cars were a part of his journey, each one reflecting a different facet of his life. From elegance to extravagance, Ali's car collection was as varied and remarkable as his career. Ali's car choices showed his taste for the finer things in life. Each car he owned added a layer to his legendary status. Now let's take a look at Muhammad Ali's legendary houses. Muhammad Ali's Hancock Park mansion in LA, pure elegance. Bought in 1979, this 14,500 square foot Italian Renaissance beauty was a sight to behold. Architect John C. Austin, known for LA landmarks, designed it. Think grandeur meets history. Inside, there's a striking Tiffany stained glass window. It's not just decor, it's a masterpiece. 7 bedrooms, 7 baths. Spacious, right? Ali's choice of luxury is clear. The mansion, with endless fireplaces, chandeliers, and wood paneling, oozes charm. It's like stepping into a different era. The grounds? They're just as impressive. A massive swimming pool, lush gardens, and relaxing terraces. It was a hub for guests like Barack Obama and Clint Eastwood. Can you imagine the stories those walls could tell? Ali's Michigan estate, sold for $2.5 million, had its unique flair. Covering 81 acres, it included a boxing ring, Ali's personal training spot, plus a basketball court and a pool. It's not just a house, it's a sports paradise. This place had 2 houses, a gym, office block, and garages. Picture a serene pond, a fountain, and even an outdoor kitchen. It wasn't just a home, it was a retreat. Ali's real estate choices reflect his life, grand, unique, and full of character. Each home tells a story of his journey, from world-famous boxer to a family man who loved his privacy and comfort. Now, for the most important part of this legend's life, his family. Muhammad Ali's life was as vibrant at home as it was in the ring. His first marriage to Sonji Roy brought no children. However, with his second wife, Khalila Camacho, Ali welcomed 4 kids. They had Mariam, the eldest, who ventured into social work and music. Then came twins Jamila and Rasheda. Jamila works in job counseling, while Rasheda, an author, speaks about Parkinson's disease. Muhammad Ali Jr., their brother, overcame personal struggles and now runs a charity. From his third marriage to Veronica Porche, Ali had Hana and Layla. Hana is an author, capturing her father's essence in her writing. Layla, mirroring her dad's spirit, excelled in boxing, undefeated just like Ali. With his fourth wife, Lonnie Williams, Ali adopted Asad Amin, who pursued baseball, a different sporting path. But Ali's family story extends beyond his marriages. Mia and Kalaya were born from relationships outside his wedlock. Mia leads a private life as a sales manager. Kalaya, born to Wanda Bolton, found success as a fashion designer and real estate agent. Each child, from Mariam's advocacy to Layla's punches, carries a piece of Ali's legacy. They've faced challenges, successes, and everything in between, much like their father. This family, diverse in its talents and paths, remains united by the love and lessons from their iconic father. Ali's life was a blend of boxing, activism, and most importantly, a deep connection to his family. That's a wrap on the remarkable journey of Muhammad Ali. From his unparalleled legacy in the ring to the diverse paths of his family, Ali's story is a source of endless fascination. To experience a part of his legend, explore products like the Everlast boxing gloves, Tag Heuer watches he famously used, and the EA Sports Fight Night series he endorsed. Find these and more through the links in our pinned comments and description box.